Hey guys, this is Alex from Team Hero here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys a cool little Minecraft game. This is called the Hunger Games Survival, and it's a server pretty much, or actually it's a whole bunch of servers where there are 24 tributes usually, and we're all going to sort of compete to see who can survive. We're all gonna look through this world, this pre-made world, and search for chests. And in these chests, we're gonna find lots of items and stuff, and we're gonna craft tools and weapons, and so we can kill each other. And so there can be one man standing. It's sort of like the books, if you've read the Hunger Game books. Anyway, the game's about to start. So the idea behind the middle here is we charge. This part is we charge towards the middle, and we try to loot as much stuff as we can. You can see that someone already got their hands on a stone sword, which is actually very, very, very dangerous. And that's actually quite an edge to find a sword at the beginning. I didn't actually get that great stuff though. Food is pretty useful because it will run out, and you will be in a bad position if you don't have food. Because you can kill animals and stuff, I guess, but the thing is you can't actually cook the food because you need to find coal, and I don't think coal is something that you find very commonly here. So the idea here now is that I'm just running through the world, and I'm going to be looking for chests and meeting people and trying to kill everyone I see. But hopefully I'm going to get a sword before I do that. It's been a while since I actually played this. This is a post commentary, so I can't quite remember how this plays out. We're going to see. See, there's usually chests in these areas, like the little one, and I'm very, very, very lucky to actually find a stone sword there. That's not a very common thing, and I have an edge now because usually people without weapons, they sort of survive off of the environment, but now I can sort of become the predator and loot what other people get, which is very useful. This guy with the chain helmet's gonna provide some good armor there. Yeah. Chain armor is very good. It's I think it's a little worse than iron in this. I'm not sure if that's how it is in vanilla Minecraft, but in this game mode, it actually is very, very good. And you can see there are all the ores on the mountain. They're just there to taunt you. You can't actually break blocks in this at all. And there's lots of traps. You can see that lava there. There's a lot of really weird things. What did I find here? Yeah, there's puzzles and stuff. Like, if I remember correctly, I had no idea what to do there. Seems to be a wall there, probably piston activated. And I'm just totally guessing here. There's probably the fun thing is there's probably like really good loot behind this wall too, and I didn't know how to do this. I don't know if other people know. Maybe you find the code somewhere else. I don't know what those signs behind that say planks, water, grass, whatever. I don't know. It's for another day. It's for another day. Yeah, so as I said before, now that I have a sword, stone sword, which is pretty good here, I have another edge where I can assume the role of a predator as well as a collector, I guess. And by this time, you can see that lots of people have died. It's already half what we've started with. There were 24 to start with, and now there's 13. So, yeah. It's really important to charge your health as well, because obviously, if you get engaged in combat, you're gonna be pretty screwed. Let's see what other items I have. I have bows, arrows, which are very good, but they're useless without a bow. But they will serve quite a good purpose later on. The flint could be used for. Oh yeah, that was dangerous there. That really freaked me out. Yeah, so the flint can be used for flint steel if I were to find iron. And yeah, you see that crafting table there. So there's only like 3 crafting tables on the map, and you can't actually craft them on your own. So. Finding a crafting table is really important because when you want to make weapons and stuff. And what I'm finding here is I'm finding all the loot that everyone left when they were from the beginning, because like usually people are very very frightened in the beginning. There's just a lot of running and like avoiding the people who find swords, so things usually get left behind there. It's good to go and scavenge them. What's also really useful is I think around nighttime, all the chests are refilled, so there's usually a scramble to get back to that middle and get all the stuff there. But that's usually for the people who have really good gear. Like there'd probably be some people at this point who have like 2 pieces of iron armor, maybe even full iron armor, and they are going to be the dangerous ones. So I haven't quite seen someone in a while. Still 13 people left, and right now I think I'm covering the same ground as before. Is this different? Oh, it was different. The fishing rod is actually quite useful because that's a good tool for obviously collecting fish and getting that source of food would be good. And some more stuff there. Axes can be pretty good weapons, but seeing that I have a sword, it's pretty useless. And look there, it said that I'm clicking too fast. That's usually to detect hackers, but I guess I'm just too good. Also, you notice I'm collecting mushrooms. Those are going to be quite good for food, because once you get a bowl, which are pretty common, making mushroom stew will replenish like 4 hearts and whatever. So it's good. Vines are like one of the few things you can destroy, which is pretty useful. And now at this point, I'm pretty good for food. 2 apples, a piece of bread, some raw foods, but like that's gonna last me for a while. Especially when I'm at full food, it's gonna take a while to start losing. Yeah, so as I said, vines are things that can be destroyed, but also leaves of trees and grass. The secret here is you gotta really be picky of where you look, because chests can be literally anywhere. Like it can be in any little hole in the corner or whatever. A lot of them are really sneakily hidden. Like I see this ledge here, but I don't think I noticed it. But there's a pressure pad there, and like I try to get there, but yeah, it's a lot of really tricky things in here. Like I'm lucky that I wasn't that I had full health there, so I wouldn't have died. But imagine how terrible it would have been to be fooled like that and just die. Yeah, it's pretty. Some things can be pretty depressing here, like falling into lava when you have such an edge. Especially when you find diamond stuff. There's few diamonds on the map, but yeah, usually swords get created. I don't think I've seen diamond armor before, but I think there's enough diamond to maybe craft a piece of diamond armor. But usually, the highest you'd find in a game is probably gonna be iron. I think that castle back there, what has the crafting table as well, which is useful. But now I see a guy. He seems to have more armor than me, and I don't think I'm doing a very good job here. And I'm very, very lucky I got away. But this is lucky. Now that I remember, that's lucky. He landed and he died. That was the luckiest thing that's ever happened to me. And look at his loot. It's just insane. That's probably the luckiest thing that's ever happened to me in Hunger Games. It's crazy. Like he totally outmatched me in armor. Like I think I probably could have killed him if I did well there, but I clearly did a bad job. But what really got me there is I looted 2 diamonds from him, and 2 diamonds are very useful, because that's all the diamonds you need to make a sword and a diamond sword. And like sticks are pretty common. You can see there I have 8. So now this is where I'm getting pretty excited. Now I have an edge. I have 2 pieces of iron armor. I have some chain in there as well, but that's not that useful when I have iron armor. But I have lots of armor now. I have lots of food. I'm about to make a diamond sword. Things are looking good for me right now. And I'm not quite sure if I had a bow. I forgot to check, but I think I might have a bow, and that's gonna make those arrows quite useful. So now on this castle here is the crafting table. There's also a chest back there. Oh, yeah, it's looted already. But this is where it starts getting good because I have a lot of stuff to actually create now. Diamond sword probably being the most important. And this is one of the few crafting tables on the map. So things so this is in demand. There's people here. Mushroom stew, and I got another bowl as well, which is useful. I can use my mushrooms. I guess I didn't create anything else. I think if I was to do this again, I probably would have made some more stew, just in case. But now nighttime is coming. I forget if the chests. See, it says in chat if the chests are refilled. I guess I didn't check. They might have been refilled, or they might still need to be refilled, but we'll see. And like that's a pretty it's a pretty intense time in the game because that's where everyone starts like freaking out, and the people with the best armor will go to in the middle and will just sit there. They're usually like they like stalk their prey from a distance. They wait in the middle and they wait for people to come see if anyone's there, and that's when they strike. And that's usually dangerous. Now this is now when all the chests have been refilled. So this is now where everyone's gonna start rushing towards the middle. But by this time, someone's there. There's probably someone there already powerful, and I'm going to the middle now as well. But the thing is, I have an edge in this game. I think right now I'm more equipped than most people. Yeah, I am doing really, really well in this game. Six armor points, full health, enough food to last you for a while. Yeah, but the thing is, when the chests were refilled, I was already really far out. There might have been people waiting in the middle for the chests to be refilled. Because, like, there's so many things you can get there. You can get full iron armor pretty much from the middle. Lots of stuff. Golden apples usually spawn there. No iron weapons. Only up to stone weapons. Just checking for traps. You can never be too careful. Okay, so I did have a bow earlier, but I got another bow as well there. That's gonna be useful. 3 arrows isn't a lot, but it can help out. It can be useful. So by this time, I'm not quite sure how many tributes are left. I forgot to check, but oh, there we go. So 4 tributes remain, including me. So 3 others. Yeah, and that castle back there, by the way, was a different castle to the first one. It's the castle with 2 towers. Not very useful things there. I think there might be 2 chests, if I remember, but I don't know. And now this is an interesting part of this map. So there's just a pirate ship here hidden behind the vines, and there's lots of chests here, which is very useful. So this is probably the second place to go after the chests are refilled. In fact, this place is probably like when the game starts, everyone goes here because there's a lot of chests here. And if you have a sword, especially, at the beginning of the game, this is a very, very good place to go. Just a few things. There's some items that are really useless, like clocks, compasses, but yeah, the loot wasn't that good from here. But the golden apple's gonna be good. And I also noticed that I have a cake as well. Pretty much all this stuff I just stole from that guy. I was still really lucky. That guy was gonna own me. It was a 1 more heart. I can't believe it. And I'm also like getting cautious here because this is one of the main places to be on this map. Yeah, double chest there. That's, see, after the refill, there's a bunch of stuff, but they're obsolete. So now with 3 people left, other than me, this is getting pretty tense because there's quite a good chance that I could win this with a diamond sword. There might be another diamond sword there, but I don't think more than 2 usually. So it's pretty good. But like, although I do have a diamond sword, though, there are like if someone has probably full iron armor and an iron sword, they're also probably pretty evenly equipped. Armor does play a big part in this. So now it's really just a hunt to find other attributes. And even if you do find someone, it's also quite a chore to actually chase them down. People like to run. Yeah, so back at the middle, see these have been looted already. See, after the chests have been refilled, people come here. And most of it's useless. There was a map there. Maps are pretty useless. That guy up there is just a spectator. It's sometimes a little bit glitched, but yeah, that guy's just a spectator that appears there. Like, what happens is once you die, you become a spectator, and it's pretty much like creative mode. You can fly around and whatever, but you're also invisible. But sometimes there's a glitch there. So at this point, I'm rearranging some good foods to my hotbar. I have my diamond sword, my bow, my cake, 2 cakes now actually. I really did have a lot of good stuff. And now it's really just a matter of hunting people down. Or actually, apparently, it's a matter of waiting here for other people to come back. Yeah, as I said, this was a while ago, so I don't remember it so well. Now, the thing is, the thing about the Hunger Games survival is that it doesn't always end up as being one last person. There's actually there's a set time limit. So if there's still people remaining at that point, then they will be put into deathmatch, where you're put in an arena that slowly starts to fall apart. So which pretty much forces one person. So just if you have a friend who's teaming with you and you just don't kill each other, you don't want to waste everyone's time. And these servers are pretty well run. There's like, I think there must be like 70 servers, 70 Hunger Games servers, each housing 24 people, 48 people, and some 120 like 120 people games. Those are actually pretty intense. But yeah, so there's a bunch of these servers, and they're all really nicely run like this. They're all timed. Just the spectators and stuff. You guys should check it out. I'll probably have the link to the server website. That's like the website that has all the IPs and whatever. And that'll be good. Yeah, and you saw back there's a hole in the ground. There's lots of random holes. It must be so irritating to fall in one because you can't destroy blocks and you can't place blocks. So you're just screwed if you fall in one of those things. You're just literally stuck there until deathmatch comes, or if someone comes and aims down the hole trying to kill you. It's pretty funny actually if you're just there and someone was aiming down, you couldn't fight back. Yeah, at this point of the game, it seems pretty slow at the moment. You can't find anyone else. The map isn't even that big, though. I think the whole map is a circle, and I think it's like a 500 block radius. Yeah, I think that sounds about right. And yeah, like some games just get really irritating. Well, this map actually is not. I guess it's probably my second favorite. Right now, there's 3 Hunger Games maps that are available. This is the forest one. There's also a city one, which is pretty cool, and there's a jungle one, which is my personal favorite. And I'll see if I can get some. If I can post some videos of those ones as well. But yeah, this one I find is probably the hardest to find other people in. And when I do post more videos, I have some I think I'll have some team videos where I actually have some more people from Team Hero, and that's a pretty fun experience when you have 2 people on a team. But eventually you're gonna have to kill each other, so it's also pretty interesting in that way. Back at the pirate ship, doesn't appear to be anything. Oh yeah, and then if you look in the distance, you can see a guy on the castle. So this is the first guy in a while. Got my bow out. From a distance, it looks like he has iron armor. But that could just be the skin. Like some people like to have skins that fool people. Like for an example, I once saw one guy who had a skin that looked like it had a diamond sword like on his back. Like you didn't. I guess if you saw it on his back, you wouldn't really think that he had a diamond sword. But like from a distance, just seeing that blue, it sort of intimidates you a little bit. But now I'm the one with the diamond sword, and I'm hiding it while I have my bow. Yeah, so it looks like he does have iron armor. And yeah, stone sword. So he looks like he could be a pretty easy kill. I see him on the boat, and I just have the best idea here. Like it's crazy. I can't if I remember this correctly. Yeah, that is just the luckiest thing that's ever happened in this game. Well, I guess there was that other thing, but like the fact that I could shoot his boat from there and destroy it, so he couldn't get away. And then he asked to be on a team. I'm not a team player. I'm a lone wolf when I play these games. Oh, so now actually I see that he does. It looks like he has an iron sword. So he, one could argue that he actually has better equipment than me at the moment, because that iron armor is going to be quite good. But yeah, that boat, like I at the time I was just like screaming in my chair. I was just like was freaking out. Because he could have just gotten away. He could have just gotten his boat and he could have just gone away. Because I guess he didn't see my diamond sword, but if he did, he would have been intimidated. And now right now I'm just trolling the guy. I'm just throwing my fishing rod. And he's still backing away. I have the presence here in this engagement. Yeah, he's running from me, and it's always the thing about this is if you run away, you're pretty much screwed. Like you have to most times if you run away, you're gonna die, even if you have better armor. Because the thing is, he starts getting hits on you, and you keep trying to run away, but he keeps getting hits. Like the best thing to do if you're being chased, even if it's a guy that has better armor and weapons as you have to turn and fight. That's the best way to do it. Like that was just totally lucky what happened earlier with that other guy. And now this is dangerous because he has the higher ground. He can just sprint jump onto here and get me. So it's a pretty scary engagement here. I had a few good hits on him. He had a few good hits on me. Yeah. So it's a pretty good kill. He has all that iron armor. That's something I need. And you can also see in chat now that there's only 60 seconds until deathmatch. So I'm frantically trying to get the iron armor out so I can actually use it for deathmatch, because at this moment I have no idea what everyone has. There could be other people with diamond swords and stuff. That guy had a diamond himself. There's a bunch of diamonds around. So at this point I have full iron armor and I'm pretty ready for deathmatch. 30 seconds left. I have 2 cakes. Diamond sword, a bow. I'm not sure about arrows. Do I have arrows in there? No, I don't. I do not have arrows. That's something I'd like to have. I'm just checking now in these last seconds if there's anything else I can pick up. And here is the arena. So this is just a pretty standard circular arena. This guy here is just completely useless. No, he has leather armor. He's nothing. Right now I'm just analyzing. And it looks like I definitely have the edge here, which is unusual for me. Usually I do not have the edge. In fact, if it wasn't for that guy, I probably would have lost this round easily. So now this is just a game of cat and mouse. Just chasing him around, trying to cut him off here. At this point, it's not stressful at all. There's the only thing that could possibly go wrong is walking off the edge, and that would really be something. Experiencing some lag here. One guy down. Oh, I'm just teasing him now with my diamond, my pimp diamond. I didn't actually realize you couldn't place cakes. I wonder if that's just the deathmatch thing. I'm not sure. And he brings the fishing rod out. I love trying to attack people with the fishing rod. Should have brought mine out. Now I'm trying to count. Oh no, I do bring my fishing rod out. I'm just fooling around with them now. It's not like I can lose this. And I'm not sure if you've been noticing, but so the perimeter of the arena actually goes down every so often. So that's it's pretty interesting. It adds a level of excitement, I guess. Especially if there was actually an intense battle going on rather than just someone running away. And here it is. Yay! The last person. It's pretty exciting for me. I think this was my first win. And my first win after a lot of games. It was really quite something. Like I've been playing this for a pretty long time, and I'm pretty bad. And yeah, it's pretty lucky that I actually did get that. Well, anyway, this is Alex from Team Hero, and yeah, I'm hoping to get some more Hunger Games commentary out sometime. So, maybe some team commentary as well. That'd be pretty cool. And yeah, have a nice day.